Number 1. Adding a user rating system. Okay, so there are over 1,000 different games on the Switch's eShop. Some better than others. Now, how is anyone supposed to know that if it's some new game that no one's ever heard of before? I mean, there's not a lot of media coverage on smaller indie games. Wouldn't it be convenient? Is there some sort of 1 to 5 rating to help you gauge the quality of a game? I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. All we have to do is whenever someone plays a game for, say, at least an hour, they can go onto the eShop and submit a rating from 1 to 5. From there, you can take all the ratings, add them together, divide them by the number of ratings received, and bam! You got a 1 out of 5 star score. I mean, it's not exactly rocket science. The PS4 had it, the Xbox One has it, the Wii U had it. Number 2. A more interesting layout. Okay, so the Switch's layout is pretty boring. It's just, boxes, squares, games stacked on top of each other. The design isn't really special. I'm excited to be here, but oh wow, this is an eShop. It looks pretty bare bones. Now, this was okay, or at least acceptable at launch, but it's been over 2 years. I think they could add some improvements. I mean, let's look at the Wii U's eShop. It's a lot more exciting. There's actually music in the background I can somewhat remember. Makes you think, wow, this place looks interesting. I'd like to buy more games from here. Well, Switch is just warehouse. Here are the games you have. Buy them. Number 3. The ability to switch regions. Okay, so I know you can do this by just making an account for a different region, but wouldn't it be a lot easier on everyone if you just had the ability to switch regions from the store itself? I mean, there are some games exclusive to Japan that I'd like to play, but I can't buy because I live in a US account. And besides, even if I did just make a Japanese account just so I could buy those 2 games, then, I'd never use a Japanese account again, and it could cause some issues in case I ever to migrate save data for a Switch that doesn't break, so I want to get a Switch Mini or something. Number 4! A real personal recommendation section! Okay, I think the Wii U technically had this, but it really wasn't much of a personal recommendation. It was more of the shop recommending you buy these games. What I'm talking about is a real personal recommendation section. Like, here's an example. I bought Dragon Ball FighterZ and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for the Switch. Now, wouldn't it make more sense if you would recommend me, SNK, Dragon Ball Super Heroes for the Switch? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Number 5. Gifting software to your friends, I guess. Okay, so this was a feature that the original Wii Shop channel, rest in peace, had. Now, while I never used it, I really liked the idea of sending a digital game to one of your friends. The other way to see, if this was like a majorly panned feature, or if this is something that everybody wanted back, I went on to Reddit and asked the r/Nintendo, hey, would you want this feature to come back? And after reading over 70 different responses, I was able to come down to this unique conclusion. Yes, we want it back. Number 6. Okay, so right now the Nintendo Switch only has 2 themes, black and white. I mean, although the original 3DS didn't have themes at first, but later on, yeah, the theme shop was able to get a whole bunch of themes off of other games. Even gave you some colors for free. I mean, come on, the PS Vita, they had custom backgrounds. We know how well that turned out. I mean, just look at all these custom wallpapers people have made already for the Switches. I mean, come on. Even my Philips Go Gear Opus has more themes than this. That was made over a decade ago. And number 7 is bring back the Virtual Console. I mean, come on, Nintendo, you can do it. You've done it for the Wii U, the Wii, the 3DS, the GameCube, the Game Boy Advance. Come on, you can use all the old games again, rebuy them again. You're gonna put them everywhere. At the bathroom, on a plane, on the train, on the car, other places, the office. I mean, come on, maybe consider these GameCube games. I mean, never realized we've never re-released games for the GameCube. Yeah, for the NES, this is the Super NES, N64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, the original DS. The Wii U, the Wii and stuff, but not the GameCube. I mean, come on, the GameCube awesome. Yes, you can check this Melee, Kirby Double Dash, Mario Kart, or Air Ride, Metro vs. the Space Aliens, Alien Omni for some reason. All the other cool games are there too. They're not going to release them. I mean, come on, I'd buy them. They're like $50 a piece, and it wouldn't even be that hard. Just go to your own catalog, pull out what the game, say, hey, do a Virtual Console, throw them all out there. Please, no, you can do it. You want to do it. Everyone wants to do it. You can do it. Please do it. I want to put something else. Don't make these mango for $40 for Star Fox Assault in 2019.